And welcome back to another episode of Monday Night Dynamite. I am the JamSaw, and with me as always, my broadcast partner, Brock Redhead. How are you doing tonight, Brock?
Brother, I am fucking pumped. This weekend, this coming weekend, is our Royal Rumble.
Yeah, the Ultimate Battle Royale will be happening not this weekend, actually. Remember, we're taking a week off, so it will be the Saturday, the 2nd of January, just after New Year's. We'll be doing live via my Twitch and YouTube at about noon Eastern Time. So we hope you all join us for that fantastic Royal Rumble goodness. We're going to see several matches taking place, but tonight, because it's the go-home show and because there's so much already going on the card, we're going to see 3 different title matches tonight. We're going to see the women's NXT or TNT title, we're going to see the women's AEW title, and the Tag Team Championship match as our main event. So starting things off, first of all, we're going to be seeing Randy Orton. Randy Orton is not happy about something. He thinks that he should have gotten that opportunity to go after the TNT Championship that Sammy Guevara is holding, and AJ Styles won his #1 contendership match. So Randy Orton has spoken to Chris Jericho backstage, and that match will be happening, but he wants to face AJ Styles one-on-one in the ring and speak his mind about what he thinks about this superstar, and we're going to hear that in just a couple of minutes.
I mean, do you expect anything less from Randy when it comes to the backstage politics?
Well, I definitely don't, man. I mean, especially when he sees his buddy Edge's world title holder. He wants to hold the other belt, and then who knows, once that happens, maybe they'll challenge the Young Bucks for the tag team belts and try to hold all the gold, have Team Rated RKO holding all of AEW's gold hostage.
I mean, that wouldn't be such a bad thing, Rated RKO running the show.
Well, I agree with you. I don't think it would be a bad thing at all. In fact, I think it would be pretty fantastic seeing an old school team like that dominating. But at the same time, Chris Jericho, Le Champion, I'm sure he's not all that excited to see that happen, and he's not going to let Edge retain that title at Ultimate Battle Royal.
Right.
I didn't know AJ Styles was talking crap about him, but
I mean, come on. I mean, it's Styles.
Well, he talks crap about everybody.
Exactly.
You gotta stop watching his Twitch channel, man.
Oh, shit, that's where it is. I mean, don't tell Vince, but I am sub to Styles Twitch, so, you know.
Well, somebody's got to. Although be careful, because Vince gets some of that money now.
Oh, shit.
I say some of, I mean most of.
And by most of, we say every single bit. Generosity.
Well, I mean, Randy Orton's not really known for his generosity, but unless you consider RKO as being generous.
I mean, they are given a lot.
But AJ Styles coming out to face his challenger head on, not one to back away from a challenge. They don't want none. Creeping along like a real creeper. Is a shady character as of late.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure he's got some words for Randy Orton as well. I mean, it's not just a one-sided verbal battle.
I mean, when a superstar with the caliber of Randy Orton calls you out, you can't ignore it.
Well, you can, but it's highly not advisable.
Right. It's not good for your career.
No, definitely not. Well, not one to back away from a challenge, like a little terrier yapping in the face of a much bigger dog.
Yeah, man, he's so proud of himself, bro. He's so hyped.
Of course, he's his own #1 fan.
Oh.
Well, I mean, that is the nature of the RKO. It strikes out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah. Then when you see it, it's way too late.
Indeed. By the time you see it, you're already on the floor.
Exactly.
Well, I think there are some sheep out there that are holding up signs with your name on it and wearing their t-shirts.
Right? And they're a part of your Twitch stream.
Yeah. Belittling Styles, letting him know that you're just a bump in the road.
And he's seen a lot of bumps.
Indeed.
I mean, they don't call him the Legend Killer for nothing.
100%, man. Oh, really? What friends in high places, AJ? Do you think you have Le Champion on your side?
Ooh, maybe. Maybe.
Well, that's true. I mean, he is used to facing much stronger opponents. Drew McIntyre, Edge,
Yep.
Rock back in the day, Triple H, Batista.
Oh.
Coward. I'm pretty sure you're wrong, AJ. I guess he didn't look at the card.
Yeah, you never know with Jericho, sir. You got to keep an eye on it 24/7.
I mean, that is kind of AJ's MO.
Interrupting bigger stars, boy. Right now?
I mean, technically, guys, that is the fight that is scheduled to take place right now.
Right, but he just said he has a pizza in the oven. So in my standards, a pizza in the oven makes him more worried than facing AJ Styles one-on-one.
Well, yeah, man, he's got to go get a slice, build up some energy, you know?
That pepperoni veggie pizza.
Yeah, so AJ's going to stay in the ring. He's going to pop back, grab a slice of that pizza, and then come back out and face AJ Styles for that #1 contender spot for the TNT title. So I'm not sure if we've seen these two one-on-one in AEW or WCW yet. I know they've been involved in some four-way dances, some triple threats, but I don't think that they've really gone one-on-one yet.
Right. I mean, I don't hate it. This is going to be a great match.
Oh, yeah, that's a given. I mean, just given the fact who these two superstars are, no matter what, it's going to be a fantastic event for everybody. I mean, surprising that it's the first match of the night. You'd think there would be a build to something like this, but nope. Randy Orton just wants to kick his ass and then go home.
Yep.
I mean, AJ Styles also doesn't want to lose that spot. He wants to get his TNT title back.
Right. And, you know, losing a title will piss anybody off. So he's going into this with a lot of anger.
Oh, I thought Randy was reversing out of that.
Yep.
Dragging Randy from the side so that he doesn't get a rope break, but way too soon. I don't know what AJ was thinking. There's no way you can pin someone like Randy that quickly without doing more damage to him first.
Right. Picking him up.
Boom! A neck breaker.
Of the swing variety.
Yep, swinging neck breaker, taking AJ Styles down, but still not enough to keep him out for the count. And another one. Randy Orton putting on a clinic tonight, slowly dismantling AJ Styles. Like he do.
Oh, yeah.
Styles going for a big suplex brainbuster DDT, bringing Randy Orton down. Randy having the wherewithal to kind of roll out of the ring.
Yeah. Oh.
AJ Styles, a backdrop on the apron.
Ooh.
Hammering blows to AJ on the outside.
Nice. AJ rolled right up.
Up to 5 on the outside. Oh, AJ Styles working that knee.
So I gotta ask you.
We're up to 8. AJ Styles back in the ring.
So I gotta ask you, what did you think of BCW's co-main events? Without giving them away, giving them away. What did you think of? How hyped were you to see the Kurt versus Jake Hager submission match, and the Team Angle facing Daniel and Ricochet for the tag titles?
Well, I thought it was like a fantastic event, very well put together. I mean, Hagar versus Kurt Angle is legendary. You know, it's ankle lock versus ankle lock. It's an incredible story being told. No matter who would win in that, everybody who watches it is a winner. And the same thing, too, for the tag team title match. It was awesome to see Ricochet and Daniel Bryan having won it in the first place, and to see how they fought to keep it was just breathtaking.
Right. And seeing Shelton and Haas under the wing of Kurt again is just crazy. But
well, we had a count-out draw, but Chris Jericho, speaking in my earphone here, says, fuck that, we're going to have a rematch, and that rematch is right now.
Awesome. But so, like I was saying, I love the fact that Kurt wanted to break up the All-American Americans and take over with him, Haas, and Shelton like they did back in the day. So the fact that Jake was released is crazy in its mindset. But are you glad to see Team Angle back together again?
Well, I'm definitely glad to see Team Angle back together again, and I'm also happy to see Jake Hager able to come home to the Inner Circle and join Chris Jericho and the gang on AEW where he belongs.
Yep. Oh, nice.
Oh,
There you
AJ
go.
Styles working some holds with Randy Orton. Some real old school back and forth there.
Ooh. Picking him up. And nice swing neck breaker.
Back with those swinging neck breakers again.
All right, guys, I know you're tired, but I mean, how you go about a rematch when both are exhausted?
Well, I mean, if they had kept it in the ring, we wouldn't have had to start over, so it's
Right.
their own fault.
But right, since we're here, what is the mindset you need to have in a rematch when you're exhausted?
Well, I mean, the main thing to keep in mind is try not to make it go to another draw, knowing that they're going to restart the match again. So focus on trying to... Ooh.
Nice.
Man, the ring awareness on Randy Orton is, like, incomparable.
Ooh.
He seems to have a sixth sense when it comes to what's going on in the ring, able to deftly avoid many maneuvers, throwing a Luthez press down on AJ Styles, dragging him to the center, away from the ropes like a veteran should, but he just hasn't hurt AJ enough yet to be worth going for the pin.
Right.
Oh, spinning back fist, followed up by a suplex brainbuster.
Oh. One count. Damn.
Yeah, AJ too going for that pin a little too soon.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Boom, Pele kick, knocking Randy for a loop. Looks like he might have lost consciousness for a second.
Yeah.
Snap suplex, really hurting the back of Randy.
So, you know, me and the wife were relaxing on the couch, and we were watching a lot of Styles' stuff that he did back in TNA. Oh, hold on. Oh, stuff he did back in TNA versus stuff he doesn't do now. Do you remember his top turnbuckle move where he did like a corkscrew type thing?
Yeah, some sort of corkscrew moonsault thing.
And I guess they asked him about it, and he said, "Oh, I just forgot how to do it." And
well, I
I'm
have
like,
a feeling it's more like the same thing Ricochet used to do, like this huge 420 splash, and those kind of maneuvers damage your knees. So at one point you got to cut back, and then you have people like Jeff Hardy, who's like, "What knees?"
What is a back? I don't know.
Man. I'm made out of rubber, fool. That's.
I mean, to have the balls, like the gigantic balls, to jump off stories high, like ladders and shit like that Jeff does, is just, you know,
insane.
As that is scared of heights, petrified of heights. I couldn't imagine doing the shit that he does.
No, me neither.
Going for the pin.
Going for that other cover. Still not quite enough to take out Styles, though.
How do you get into the mindset and stay in it when you're jumping off that shit?
Percocet.
I mean, you gotta have a mind control of your own mind that, you know, you're like, oh, that thing, yep, I can climb and jump off it.
Well, I mean, they call it devil may care attitude, but I really have a feeling that it comes down more to that they're just not worried. You know, like even if they got hurt, they know they're going to be taken care of. So having that level of confidence in the company, the place that you work for, that you'll be taken care of, especially when you're treated like contractors and not employees, it's pretty incredible. So, I mean, the compensation that Jeff must have been getting to be able to do that kind of stuff and still continue to do it, it's just mind-blowing. AJ Styles quickly rolling out of it. Oh, looks like Randy Orton's going for a reverse Walls of Jericho. Oh,
yeah.
AJ able to get out of it. Like a suplex neck breaker.
Nice.
Looks like he's going to go for the clash. Boom. Hits the Styles Clash on Randy Orton.
Idea.
Is Orton going to lose his opportunity? No. Able to kick out at 2.
Nice. There you go, there you go, there you go.
A snap suplex, but Randy Orton with the wherewithal to roll out of the ring, avoiding further attacks from AJ Styles.
Whoop. Nice.
Huge backdrop on the outside. Randy Orton getting all fired up.
Nice
Up
reversal.
to a 3 count.
Oh.
Kicking him towards the apron. That looks like it must have hurt the back.
Oh, yeah. The most brutal back attack I saw was, do you remember when Chris Benoit did a tope suicida? And he dove between the ropes, and his back got caught on the announcer's table, and it completely gashed him open.
Yeah, I do, actually.
Damn. And I believe Hardcore Holly had one of those too. His back was completely gashed open.
We're at 9 count right now.
Come on.
Ooh.
Just
Ooh. Randy Orton slides back in at the last second to win.
Nate.
And he steals that spot from AJ. That is a straight up theft, the way he did that.
That was slithery as all fucking hell. Oh, that RKO was perfect too.
And he driving the knee to the back of AJ's head. Not enough to keep him down. Had to take him to the outside and keep him occupied. Get that count close. And then slide back in right on the 10 count.
That was beautiful.
That's what you call vintage Randy Orton right there.
Oh.
Didn't even hit an RKO. Didn't hit a spike DDT. Didn't do any stomping. Just outsmarted AJ.
Yep. Damn, that was perfect.
Yeah, well, it just goes to prove, like, when you want something bad enough, you find a way to do it, no matter how you do it, and that's what Randy's all about. He's all about getting what he wants and not giving a damn how he gets it. And that's how you tell a story.
So what do we got next?
Up next, we have Kenny Omega taking revenge on his former tag team partner, Hangman Page.
Who last week came out and tried to interrupt his match against Shinsuke Nakamura.
Exactly. Distracted him long enough for Shinsuke to get the backstabber on him. So this is going to be a no-holds-barred match. So Kenny and Hangman can throw everything, including the kitchen sink, at one another to see who will become victorious and be the better man.
Perfect. I can't wait. I can't wait. Like I said, I'm not familiar with a lot of these AEW superstars. But when I first saw Adam Page, I thought a lot of Beer Money. Like, it just gave off that vibe that he would have fit in perfectly with Beer Money.
For sure, man. Storm and Bobby Roode would fit in quite well with him. Heavy drinker, heavy-handed, good old boy from the South, just wanting to hurt his opponents and win as much as possible.
So what happened between Omega and Page?
Well, I mean, there was at one point, Hangman just cared more about drinking than winning. And they ended up losing their tag team titles that they held together to the Revival. And at the end of that, Kenny was just sick and tired of putting up with Hangman's bullshit. So they just split ways and went towards singles territories.
Damn.
But I mean, like, once you've been in the trenches together, you're brothers forever, and there's a bond there that can never be broken. But I mean, you can still have a lot of bitter feelings that need to be resolved, and I think the squared circle is the place to do it.
Ooh, nice fireman's carry.
Yeah, Kenny Omega, ooh, throwing that V trigger right to the face of Hangman Page. Went for the cover, but not quite enough to keep the cowboy down.
No.
Boom.
Nice.
Dropping him with a power bomb. Hangman able to fight out of it.
But for how long?
Pump
like
handle,
how long?
Pump handle slam or a pump handle backdrop.
Like you gotta know that, you know, him knowing that this is why Omega like broke up the team. Like that has to like resonate in the back of your mind.
Well, definitely. I mean, you can hold those kind of bitter feelings, and even the way that they broke up, too. I'm pretty sure that Kenny Omega smashed something over his face or something like that, left him desolate in the ring by himself, and just walked away. That's gotta sting, you know, so coming back and trying to put things right, trying to win one over on him, definitely something that needs to be done. Not sure he should have interfered with Kenny Omega's match. He should have maybe just challenged him straight up, but it definitely got Kenny's attention.
Oh yeah. I mean, we all saw it. It was unexpected.
And both superstars were set for signatures.
Yep, so it's the first who lets it off.
Ooh, knee. Oh, boom. Leg drop, taking down Hangman Page. Is he going to go for an avalanche? Nope. Not able to do it. Thez press by Hangman Page.
Yep.
Setting him up for his finisher. Telling Kenny to stand up.
And deliver.
Boom! And a flying clothesline from the outside. Very similar to a Styles Clash. Almost able to get it, but not quite. Kenny Omega primed for a comeback. Hangman not going to let it happen and working that arm.
Oh!
Boom, and a huge splash. Now, it is no holds barred, so he's going for a weapon.
So, for the people at home that don't know, what's the difference between a no holds barred and an Extreme Rules?
Well, there's not really much. I mean, technically, they shouldn't be using weapons. It's really that you can use whatever holds you want.
Right.
But in this game, for some reason, you're allowed to use weapons like an Extreme Rules match as well.
Okay.
But from a technical perspective, the way it should work as a no holds barred is you can do any holds, even ban things. You can take your opponents to the outside, slam them into stuff. There's no countouts, but you shouldn't really be using like weapons.
Okay. And he's got a comeback though.
Yep, if he can just fire it off, he has the he'll have an opportunity to maybe turn the tides.
How the turntables turn.
Yeah. He's got 2 turntables and a microphone.
Oh, nice.
Hangman picking Kenny up. Huge back body drop. Only a 2 count, but Hangman's got another finisher ready. Kenny has that comeback ready to go. Hangman neck breaker right on that kendo stick. Again, gonna go for that finisher.
Will 2 be enough?
Oh, he biffs it, misses it completely. Kenny does not recover quickly enough. So he goes for his alternate finisher. Boom! Locking it in. And Hangman Page is your winner. Kenny Omega taking the L.
That's twice in 2 weeks.
Unfortunate for Kenny. That's got to be bad for your self-esteem, for your motivation.
Yep. I mean, what did you think of what led up to this versus what the outcome was?
Well, I mean, I was pulling for Kenny. I was hoping that he would win it out, but unfortunately that just wasn't the case.
I mean, you can't survive 2 finishes. So, Kenny could have at least hit off 1, but he didn't.
Yeah, well, I mean, it depends on who you are. If you're someone like Shane McMahon, you can eat 3 stunners, right?
Yeah. Listen, we don't talk about...
There's a lot you don't talk about on BCW. You might as well call yourselves Fight Club, for fuck's sake.
Skeletons in our closet, you don't even know.
That's it, don't talk about BCW.
The first rule of BCW, you don't talk about BCW.
That's it. Second rule is nobody watch it. No, that's not true. Four adolescents watch it in the high school gymnasium where it's put on.
Except for when little Jimmy comes, then it's 5.
That's true. 5. That's true.
But little Jimmy has a school, so sometimes he can't make it. Damn, so you're draft D. How does it feel to see where she started with us to where she is now fighting for the women's title?
Well, I think it's a quick rise to the top. I mean, I'm not sure if she has enough to beat Asuka. Asuka is a dominant champion. She's very, very strong. She's very good with submission maneuvers, but Alexa beat 4 other superstars for this slot. So I'm excited to see what she can bring to the table.
And for the people who need a quick reminder, it was Alexa Bliss, Sasha Banks, Penelope Ford, and Sheeta. So, I mean, she proved herself.
No slouches. Exactly. They were all fantastic women in their own rights. Mm-hmm. And I think she could probably hold her own against Asuka, but I do think Asuka has a bit of an advantage.
Little bit. But then again, we're going to see a title fight later tonight, where we're going to see Sane fight for a title.
Yeah, Kairi Sane versus Rhea Ripley will be next for the AEW Women's Champion.
Yeah, and like I was saying, I feel like if Asuka and Kairi Sane can keep both world titles and retain their tag titles, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Definitely. They'd hauled all the women gold on our brand and the cross-brand tag team titles. It would be fantastic for our brand.
Correct.
Man, those little shorts, man.
Alexa Bliss, I'm telling you. Picking her up.
That's my moment of bliss right there.
Oh, brother. So many moments.
Oh, work in the back of Asuka.
There you go.
Sweeping the leg.
Johnny.
Asuka, quickly, the crane kick.
Oh, nice suplex.
Goes for the cover a little too soon, though. I mean, keep in mind, Aleska's not any shirking violet. You really need to pay attention with her. She's like a bobcat, can just come out of nowhere and scratch your eyes out. Wow, Asuka pulling off the avalanche maneuver. Gonna be suplex. Boom! Right to the center of the ring, throwing her like 3 kilometers away.
Jesus. Yay! Nice.
Nice reversal by Alexa Bliss.
Oh.
Oh, going for the quick roll up. Asuka able to kick out.
I thought she would have got at least a 2 count.
Oh yeah, it's an Extreme Rules match too. I forgot. So everything can go.
Awesome.
Oh, hurting that arm. Alexa able to fight out of that hold. Throwing Asuka towards those steel steps. Some clubbing blows to the back of Asuka. Gonna pick her up and bulldog her down. Pulling out that bat. Boom. Oh, misses it. Asuka now able to club Alexa Bliss right in the face with that steel bat.
Bliss, you come from the team, the land of extreme. You got this.
Bliss able to fight back, clocking Asuka one right in the forehead. Asuka dodging. Able to wrest it away from her. Oh, but drops it with the kitchen sink. Alexa going for that kendo stick.
Yeet. Oh.
Totally disarmed by Asuka. Nice backdrop. Pick up that bat and work on her some more. Bliss able to dodge out of it, almost phased out of existence for a moment. Ooh, a nice reversal. Bliss. Oh, looked like she was going to pick up Asuka, but Asuka able to roll it out of the way. Locking it in.
Come on, Bliss. Come on, Bliss. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Oh, I thought for sure she was going to tap. Not too many people can withstand the Asuka lock. Well, I mean, she didn't give up at least. She got pinned, but she did not tap out.
I mean, I was very impressed with that. I feel like she has a bright future with AEW.
Well, definitely. I mean, just the fact that she was able to take that Asuka lock and not give up, not tap out. Yes, she was exhausted afterwards and ended up getting pinned. Was unable to kick out of it, but you know, it just showed that fortitude, that strength that she has to not give up or give in. Incredible showing from this this highly underrated superstar.
I could see her fighting for the title, not very soon, but soon enough.
So up next we have our AEW Women's Championship match. We're going to see Kari Sane against Rhea Ripley. If you recall, Rhea Ripley has pretty much been our Women's Championship all year long so far. So we're about 3 months away from her more or less retaining consistently every month. So I don't know what kind of chance Kari Sane has, considering and the type of opponents that Rhea Ripley has been able to beat, like Shayna Baszler, Beth Phoenix. I'm sure there's a Toni Storm a couple of times, Mia Yim. No one's been able to dethrone her, so I don't foresee Kari Sane's chances as being very high. But man, if she could, and then the Kabuki Warriors would own the women's divisions, that would definitely make for a great story.
But you also got to put into the contention that Rhea Ripley is such a dominant champion that when people lose to her and they leave promotions, they become world champions.
That is true.
Mia Yim, she lost numerous times against Rhea. Makes her debut at the Sister Show pay-per-view, and she wins her world title. So, I mean, your unfortunate loss is our world champion's blessing, and we just gotta thank Rhea for not only being a dominant champion, but being a very important factor in our 3 brands.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even if Rhea wins here tonight, and Zane would not be released, we need her as our women's tag team championship. So don't think you're going to be stealing her from us anytime soon.
But what I'm saying is, I'm trying to give her I'm trying to hype her up for people to understand that Kairi Sane has such a massive mountain to climb in the opponents of Rhea Ripley.
Man, I mean, and right now Rhea Ripley's 100% dominating the match.
I mean, right there, that kick right there. Oh.
I mean, and looking at Kairi Sane's stamina, man, it reminds me of Shayna Baszler. There's no way she's that low unless she started with a red bar.
Right. We'll have to go back to 2 other tapes and see what's going on, but... Oh, a cutter! What the fuck?
Rhea not holding anything back. Ooh, but Kari with heart able to take her down with a spear, going for the cover.
Nope.
Nowhere near damaged enough to make a difference.
Nope.
Oh!
Had a long... Yeah.
A chop. A submission maneuver, working those arms and neck of Rhea Ripley. But Rhea able to fight out.
Any superstar is able to be beaten. There's nobody who is immortal. There's nobody that is unstoppable. I mean, look at Goldberg when he was in the WCW. He was undefeated. And then he comes to the WWE and gets ass beat. I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible that Kairi win the title, but I'm saying it's a slim chance. A very slim chance. Good count.
And Kairi Sane looking for a weapon. I believe this one's also an Extreme Rules match.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Oh, there you go. Toss her back in.
Able to fight out of it.
Oh, fuck.
Picking her up and dropping her right down. Wow, Rhea Ripley looking a little damaged. Kairi Sane not looking too hurt after all. Has a finisher going for...
Come on,
boom!
drop it.
That super elbow drop from the top rope. What? Incredibly dethroning Rhea Ripley as women's champion. Kairi Sane winning the AEW Women's Championship very quickly and smartly, running out of the ring, realizing she somehow took Rhea by surprise. Rhea decking the ref. I think this is the shock of the night, man. I think Rhea Ripley can't believe her eyes, and now the Kabuki Warriors hold all the women's gold.
Jesus.
So it just goes to show you anything can happen in the world of professional wrestling. And in our main event of the night, we're going to see the winners of last week's Fatal 4-Way Tornado Tag match, the Butcher and the Blade against the current World Tag Champions, the Young Bucks. Who do you think will win in this contest tonight?
I'm not naive to the fact that the Young Bucks are a dominant champion, correct?
They have been so far, yeah.
So, putting that into the conversation, the Butcher and the Blade are coming into this with, once again, like Sane did, a huge mountain to climb. Do they have the caliber to be a threat?
Well, definitely they have the caliber to be a threat because they're a different type of team. Keep in mind that the Young Bucks so far have only retained against the Lucha Brothers. Right. And the Lucha Brothers are very like high-flying, bouncy, flippy type of superstars. So they haven't really fought against like bruisers more like these guys or, say, FTR. Those are the type of contests where I think we'll see if the Bucks flippy style can overcome like physically stronger opponents. Boom. Matt Jackson taking down the Butcher with a huge drop kick. Tossing him aside like a baby. Oh, Matt Jackson raking the eyes twice in a row. Blade getting that blind tag in.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice.
Huge
Ooh.
backdrop on Matt. Matt rolling out of the ring. Blade chasing after him.
There you go. Pandering to the crowd. Ooh, nice.
Oh, nice. Gets out of it. Thez press out in the corner at a 4 count.
5. Oh.
This guy's got to get back in the ring, man. You can't win on the outside.
7.
Jesus, 7 count. Blade getting back in. Gonna break up that count. Up to 8. Matt still on the outside. Blade decides to go give him a hand. Oh, Matt able to reverse it. Boom, dropping the Blade down. Dragging him to the corner so he can tag in Nick. Gonna double team his ass. Boom. Good night, Blade. Blade crawling for his opponent, for his teammate, but Nick able to stop him in transit. But Blade able to reverse, get out of it. Huge running powerbomb. Why drag him to the center? Keep him on your side. Well, he did more or less, but still very close.
Right.
Pitched him to the corner. Boom! Power slam. Taking Nick down. Backbreaker onto the Blade. Blade trying to crawl again for his compatriot. Nick gonna let it happen? Nope.
Nope.
Oh, but the Blade able to reverse. Very crafty, walking towards the Butcher. Gonna bring his tag partner back into the fray. Oh, huge pile driver on the Butcher. Oh, super kick.
It's a
I
party.
forgot to leg slap it because I didn't hear the clack.
So the party just got started. There you go.
Tagging in Matt. Butcher trying to get to the Blade. Tags in his partner. Now it's going to be down to just these two. Oh, looks like Butcher's off, recovering off to the side. But Matt still has Nick in his corner, so they've got the advantage. They just need to capitalize.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, Jesus.
Matt should try to get Nick in so Nick can get his super kick party going. Man, Blade really good at reversing those maneuvers.
I think he did his homework.
Boom! Boom! Pile driver right in the corner. Is he going to try to pin him right in front of his brother? Nope. Going to slam his head into the canvas.
I mean, do you think they were expecting a team like this to be able to withstand them for their titles?
Well, I think that, like any good champion, they were probably ready for any challenge that could come towards them.
Okay. Yeah.
A huge kick to the gut of Matt. Bang! Dropping him down to the ground, going for the cover, but a rope break too close to the ropes. Unable to get the job done. Fireman carry.
Nice.
Boom. Catching the kick and clotheslining Matt Jackson down. We may see a title change here tonight.
Maybe.
Oh, another super kick, knocking him for a loop, going for that cover. And Butcher just too slow on the save. The Young Bucks retaining one more time. So we're going to be in the market for another tag team competitor to try to face off against the Young Bucks. But in the meantime, that is it for Monday Night Dynamite. I do want to thank you for watching and thank Brock Redhead, my broadcast partner, as always, for joining me. And we hope to see you on the 2nd of January at 12 p.m. Eastern for the Ultimate Battle Royal.
Peace.
Peace.